The penalty accepted, and they'll move him back.
All right, so this is
22.
The run inside. It's Lewis.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And Black Android throw a pick, but they call me for defensive holding.
They give it to him again. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Dropping back, it's Singleton.
Bro,
and
there's no way.
Runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Really impressed with how this team has seized momentum here, playing on the road in this hostile environment. Their offense gets it first. They march down the field. They put up some points. And here's the defense now on their first drive, getting a critical sack on 3rd down.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Davis. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Bro, we should have.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jaron Kiave Sungapolatelli rushes on. Going to try to get it himself.
He did
Still on
not.
his feet at the 45.
Oh.
How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the first quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the second. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second.
So
after the break, they'll go back to work. Quick give. It's Davis. Picked up maybe 3 on the play. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. Turning it on. The 20. He's at the end of the house. Touchdown, Flames.
Now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Gets it almost to the 30-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 29, and a solid return there. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's taking the shot. He's got it inside the 30. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. From the gun, it's Lewis.
Bro, there's no way he got left.
He got nothing on first down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride him again.
Bro, how did he go
in this part of the field? He's got 4 down to the 23.
Yo, there's no
And those
way.
little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Cuts it upfield. It's Lewis.
Yo, there's no way.
Gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stopped. Now forcing a 4th down.
On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it.
Bro, what?
Make the catch, and
Yo.
the defense will force a turnover on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside.
There is no way how this guy is getting
for a
to the
pickup
second
of
level.
5 to the
The block.
29.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
The Appalachian State faithful raising the roof and trying to help the Mountaineers on 3rd down. Out wide left, it's Cunningham. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
This offense is trying to build on this lead right now, playing with tons of confidence. What a nice job there. Pass protection, quarterback doing a really great job, seeing the defense, reading the coverage, and being on the same page as his intended target. It's a big pickup for the offense, and here they go. They're trying to score more points.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Marshall. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sangapolatelli pulls it in. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Flames send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Wide receiver comes in motion. Sets his feet. It's Singleton. He'll take a deep shot here. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, at this juncture of the game, obviously the offense has struggled. No points up on the board. You're at the end of the first half, and you're just trying to make something happen. That time, the quarterback thought he had a guy open way down the field. But again, the defense in perfect position, and that thing falls incomplete.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Really good 3rd down defense, man. Understanding the sticks and getting him in 3rd and long, first of all, is where they won first. And then playing the pass, breaking on the football, forcing a 4th down and in their own territory for the offense. Great job by this D.
Bro, stop.
And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Hits inside. It's Yuta. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Sangopolitelli from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game. After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half.
Somebody's coming. You know.
Hits the hole. It's Lewis. Breaks into the open. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The hurry-up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
Looking
to pass. It's Singleton. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
So what do we call it?
2nd and long here. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, time running short in the half.
But where's he throwing
Dangerous
it?
throw on that one.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
He threw it more to the guy. Bro, that's crazy.
Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
Bro, what?
Intercepted deep in his own end.
Yo.
And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Finds a crease. It's Marshall. And he's not going anywhere as this defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half.
Oh, Lord.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime
Really
update.
down for it.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we are excited to get you caught up on everything here in week one. We begin with Louisville taking on the USF Bulls.
This defense is going to
No shot to return
He shouldn't
that one
have
as he
those
boomed it out of the back of the end zone.
Yeah, it's only 7-0. He should have been kicked out.
Appalachian State comes out on the field to get the drive started. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right
Oh,
here.
there's no way that he can.
You know, when you talk
Oh,
to
my
quarterback
God.
coaches, they oftentimes say,
I'm
my goal for
worried.
my guy is to complete 65 to 70% of his throws. And that has not been the case for this guy. He is under 33% throwing in this game. That's the reason, guys, why they're
Dude, there's no way my
This
offensive
offense
line
can
is
ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Throws to the wideout.
Yo, why are
And
you
he won't be able to
overthrowing
connect
him?
downfield, looking for a big-time
Bro,
play.
he is
This
overthrowing
offense has really
everybody.
struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step
Bro.
up and help him out. That
What
was a
is
very
that?
good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play
What's that
to
catch?
get
He
momentum
wasn't even
and
nowhere
build
near
some
that.
confidence. But the
He
guys
overthrew
around
him.
the
Like, he was
quarterback,
nothing.
they've now got
Guys, look at this. They're
Bro.
going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. There he goes. The 50. Inside the 40.
Bro, why is Coleman so
A
slow?
huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
You got to have better tackling in the back end
Oh.
on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
Bro, he needs to lock it.
Explosive plays are great, but you got to finish the deal. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Going to the run, it's Lewis. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Another tough run for this offense. And I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off. But you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature. They're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The Mountaineers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Brought
There's
down
dope.
short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Love it. We're just
And
going
now
for
a
it.
big 3rd down coming up. Down multiple possessions. This is one, Palmer, I'm looking for 6. I'm not trying to kick a field goal. I want to cut into this lead with a touchdown.
No, you got to have it. And also, considering all of that, this is 4-down territory, too. So you need to identify who are your best players on offense and how can you give them a chance to score this touchdown.
He'll be stopped short. Could
Yo,
not
how you
drive his
stop
way
that?
into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last.
And now on the pitch, the
Bro,
ball's loose.
what?
Defense has it. They're on the move.
Oh.
Picked up a few extra on that return. But
Yo, that was wow. I want to see the replay on that. Oh,
what a play by this defense to get the football.
Man, you know, sometimes ball carriers just have to know when the fight is over. And this guy, he's trying to drive.
Bro,
He's low to the ground. He's doing
there's no
everything
way
he
that
possibly
happened.
can to get the first down. But, David, he got a little bit careless with that ball security.
Turning on the Jets. The 50. He's inside the 40. He
Oh,
was
there's
off
no
to the
way.
races and
Fourth
maybe
and
another
one.
step or two, and he
On
would
a
have scored,
toss
but
play.
they get him at the
Shoot that
21-yard
ball.
line.
Bro, I don't even know what happened. That is crazy work.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Running inside, it's Davis. Getting
Bro,
work
what?
done on the ground. He's
Dude, what
pulled
in
down
the world
at
is
the
going on? My
14-yard line.
bro.
You can tell,
They
man,
are not
really made
fair.
a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the
Bro,
run on this
this
drive.
is key
They've
work.
got to get more aggressive. They got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
Driving forward, it's Davis.
Bro,
The
we should
draw
be down
draws nothing
7.
except a swarm of tacklers. He
How
stopped
do you not
immediately.
get any? You go
I
back
like
and
the
y'all
idea of
on-
going draw there. You're trying to sell pass, but you still need to do a better job up front executing those blocks. There's too many one-on-ones where they got beat, and as a result, they suffer a negative play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sangapolatelli. Quick catch. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
This
Bro,
offense
this
can
is
get a lot of yards, and
crazy.
it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I
It'll be
don't
second and goal.
understand how that happened.
That back had
I'm
absolutely
upset about
nowhere
that.
to run the
What?
football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Songo Politelli.
Oh.
They're on the screen. Touchdown,
Dude,
Liberty!
what?
And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see
Bro,
your team
that was
start
a
fast
14-point
early in games,
swing
and
right
also
there.
start fast at the
Dude.
beginning of the third quarter. You
Oh.
had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Number 42.
All right, we got 8 minutes to fix this. I gotta figure out how to score.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
So
He
why
gets
is
across
my
the
guy
20 and out to
so
the
effing
21-yard
slow?
line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Back to throw. It's Singleton. Right side, it's Lewis. Oh, he's got some space. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got a man in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game. Needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again.
Dude, why
Give
did
them
you
credit.
take
They
so-
never lost their
Bro, that took
confidence. They
too
never
long
stopped
for
being
him to go
aggressive.
like
And
that.
finally, 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Bro, I don't
And man, this
understand.
home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just
Bro, I
haven't
gotta
put
find somebody
drives
to
together.
follow.
They haven't been explosive, and another
Singleton's
incompletion,
not good.
and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet.
Dude, everybody's
That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
Like, get you in your hands and you just drop
So
it.
we open the final period with a
Bro,
third down
what
play.
is that?
214 close. 214 close.
Motion from the wideout. They just keep firing. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Not sure exactly what led to that,
Offensive
whether
line,
the protection was. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on 4th down. Going for the big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's
I
a
have
really
nothing to
good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down.
You got
It's
it.
late in the game. You
Bro,
got a
this
multi-possession lead. Take
irritating.
away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive
Bro,
line
there's
to
gotta
go
be a
win the
different
football
way, bro.
game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in
I
the
hate
stadium
this.
knows that's what's going to happen.
Whoever came up with
Can
this
we run the ball?
is the
And
worst.
he gets there, and they get him down at the
Why do I
14-yard
need to
line.
run?
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The run inside. It's Davis. He gave it a big effort, but he stopped at the
Bro, we
22.
gotta-
Not quite enough to move the sticks.
We gotta
It'll be
score.
4th down. The Flames decide to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 35. He
Bro,
was able to
they
get that
are
ball up
so
to the
slow.
48-yard
I don't-
line before
I
he
don't
stopped on the
understand
return.
He knows I gotta pass it, so he's gonna be really.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. The defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late.
22.
Looking downfield, it's Singleton. He lets it fly. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Bro,
Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And now the offense will come onto the field again.
Bro, this is the dumbest thing ever. Why would you get a use on week
Straight
one?
ahead, it's Davis. Slips one guy,
know
now
my
he's
team.
loose. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down
There's
at the
no
38.
way.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what
I
they
don't
do
know
with
my
this one.
team. I lost a lot of people.
They'll move the wide receiver. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They don't need a bunch on second down.
Well, this whole game should be all right.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. All over him immediately.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game, running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. On the return.
Bro,
He's
they are
brought down,
so
and he looked for him to
slow.
return it, and there wasn't much there.
Nobody has the speed. Nobody has the acceleration. I'm just ready for this game to be over.
Here comes
There's
the Mountaineers
no way.
offense to take the field and open this possession. And the defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. He wants to take the top off. Makes a deep grab. There he goes to the right. Touchdown Mountaineers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's exactly what this offense needs, man. They need that clock. They need to make big plays and score. Defense needs to join the party, get some stops, and the passing game continue to be hot, and they might get back in this football game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Smashes it through for the PAT. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. JKS. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. This crowd in Boone, North Carolina, they are showing out on this big third down. Left side is Copeland. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He uncorks one deep. Got it outside.
Yo!
And
What was
right
that?
into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames.
Nice job on the route.
There's
catch
no
by the
way.
tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
Challenge that. It's one last time out, bro. There's no way he got his feet in.
The coach still thinks he was
Yo,
right.
he
The
got
officials
to
say
touch that,
he
bro.
was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. They'll line up to go for 2. Throwing Sangapolitelli. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
Yo!
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
Man, it's nice to call plays when you call a pass and the quarterback doesn't see anything,
Yo,
and he
there's
just takes
no
off
way
and makes you look good
getting
and
him.
turns it into a run. Nice
Stop.
job on that 2-point
The
conversion.
guy's got a hold of him, and they just let him go. Bro, this is some BS.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Mountaineers
Bro, they deserve
offense
to
coming
fire
onto
him.
the
There's
field.
no way.
Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Here comes the rush,
Bro,
and they've got
nobody's
him wrapped up at the
open.
28. That will take
this
us to
is
the 2-minute
irritating.
timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle.
And that play is a microcosm
Bro, this
of
is
what
irritating.
this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward,
That's not
this
cover
offense
four.
has got to do a better job, or else they're going to.
Throws it deep. Makes the catch at the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with
Yo,
getting
there's
it
no.
up.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the
thing is,
post-game
I don't wanna
handshake
call
fun.
it
Sometimes
all
if you do
about
choose
one
to rub a
bit,
little salt in
because
it
then
and
that
keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is
He
to
wants to
score
do
points. It's my
green
job to
pass.
stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you
No.
want the opportunity to
There's
throw
no
the
way.
ball.
Makes the grab in their space. And
That's
how
game,
much
bro.
running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank.
Got some room headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal.
You go. Oh.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down, and then punch it in the end zone to add to this lead.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Offense will use a timeout, 19 seconds left in the game. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air. It's Singleton. A deep throw as the clock winds down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. All the way! Touchdown Appalachian State. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-round, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
The Hands team out there to avert disaster, and so they do. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Yeah, and this is why you put your Hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College.
Listen, this game is BS, bro. arrow. That's crazy work, but I'm not even gonna leave this year. They gonna fire me. I was bad, but I was throwing my control.